Hello everybody, I'm Pat Sherwood. Welcome inside the CrossFit Update Studios. Today I'm joined by a man who's been to the games 7 times. I'll give you some stats, see if you can guess who he is. He's stood on the podium, took 3rd place before. He's won the Spirit of the Games. He's 37, 5 foot 5 inches tall, 145 pounds. Who do you think it is? It's, of course, Chris Spealler. Chris, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
You know, you've got all this fitness, you just don't know what to do with it.
Don't know.
You did excellent in the Open. Right now, things may change in a couple days, but at the moment as we do this interview, you are sitting in 22nd place in the Southwest region after the Open. There's a good chance, a couple people go team, you're going to get an invitation to compete as an individual at regionals. Will you accept or decline that invitation, and why?
Crazy. One, I had no intention of that happening. And I think I know my personality well enough now that I kind of can't do things halfway. So the likelihood of me going is much, much less than the likelihood of me not going. Largely because I'm just an all or nothing guy, man. If I say yes, then my training, my lifestyle shifts dramatically. And I've been enjoying being able to coach Garrett and Nathan and help them out. And I think it's time to turn the chapter, help those guys out and be there for them instead of walking out on the floor one more time.
We'll be sad not to see you compete, but you said your life has changed a little bit. Give us an idea of how you've trained this year compared to previous years when you went to the games 7 times.
Yeah, when I was training to go to the games, training days were just like every other CrossFit competitor, anywhere from 3 to 6 hours a day in the gym. And just everything revolves around that. I go home, take a nap, lay on the couch in Normatec boots and eat food and, kind of a useless human outside of the gym. So now I just work out once a day. I work out with my class at CrossFit Park City, test a couple workouts for some of the programming I do for people, and I go ski and I ride my bike, and I can be a dad and have fun.
Has this been a hard shift? If you've been identifying yourself as a competitor for so long, to take a step back of that, not be in the gym so much, and kind of start to do the things that the rest of us enjoy with our free time, has that been an easy transition for you?
No, I'd be lying if I said that, I just flipped the switch and everything was fine. But it's been a big transition. I think the first 6 months to a year was really tough. This past year, 2015 and 2016 was much better and easier. And I think part of that is just being able to coach some of the guys out there and help them out. It makes me still involved with the sport, but not in the training way, more in the coaching way.
You have an absolute wealth of experience that few people do on both the competitive side and the coaching side. And so now that you're shifting from you personally going and being in the spotlight to helping others who want to compete at a high level achieve their dreams, what would be some advice to new people that want to go down that path?
Yeah, I think one, kind of know what you're in for as far as the amount of time that's required to do it, and have that conversation with the people around you. Make sure that that's cool with your wife or your husband. And then 2 is don't get caught up in everybody else. I know for me, it's probably, yeah, I guess it's selfish. Like, I didn't really follow anybody on social media. I didn't watch anything because I couldn't get caught up in what others were doing. I had to stay focused on what I was doing. And that's really helpful because you can control only what you can do. You can't control, Ben Smith posting a video of him clean and jerking 335 like it's me doing 135.
Right.
So don't worry about that.
Well, we're sad to see you not compete anymore, but we wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you again, but thanks for joining us, Chris.
My pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Spealler, 7 times games athlete at 37 years old, recently just hit a 2 times body weight clean and jerk, 290 pounds, but he only weighs 145. We're going to miss him, but it's really easy to see why many consider him a living legend in our young sport.